Good evening. I wanted to bring to y'all tonight some new books that I have found. I went to Goodwill today. Well, I just got back from Goodwill. And I found some books that I am very hopeful that they're going to be good additions to my reference base. I picked it up, and this one looks like it will be a very good addition to my knowledge base. I'll be reading that. And then this one reminded me of my Merck Medical Dictionary and my Merck Veterinary Dictionary. And so I opened it up, and it had, oh man, it's just a compendium of information. We've got the sulfur group, phosphorus, arsenic. We've got the meaning of homeopathic material. We've got constitutional remedies. We've got mineral remedies. We've got alkalis. We've got arsenic. We've got nitrates and nitrites. This one's gonna be very, very helpful. So, and of course, you know, these books are never much more than $4.99 or something like that. So, I wanted to bring this to you. Thrift stores are really a good place to find books like this. Goodwill is. I've often found very good books at Goodwill. Now, again, of course, I want to bring to you these Foxfire books. I can never say enough about them. I had a message on one of my Verosa videos, how do you know these things? Well, of course, I was raised to know these things, and it is part of my culture. But these Foxfire books is a way that really anybody can learn them about, I guess you'd say, off-the-land living or natural living, I guess you'd say. These books were done as interviews for by young students in North Georgia, the North Georgia mountains. These people that lived very remotely in the Appalachian Mountains. And they went and they interviewed these folks, and in the late 60s and early 70s, and they published these series of books. There's 12 of these books. And in these books, it tells how these people lived, and it has captured this knowledge before it vanished. And and this is how I was raised. These ladies right here quilting, this could have been any of the women that raised me that I went to church with, or my aunts, or my grandmother, or my great-grandmother. Somebody would have made them a quilting frame, and these ladies in their dresses and their pantyhose, and they would have had on a slip, a girdle, a bra, an underdress, a regular dress, a skirt, a blouse, and then another dress on top. I mean, these ladies wore like 4 or 5 layers of clothes. And then their little horn-rimmed glasses, and they would have sat there and giggled and talked and gossiped, and they would have brought food, and they would have shared. They would have been a community together. And this is how I was raised, and they had so much skill. These quilts that they made. I have an aunt in East Tennessee and cousins that make these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful quilts. Even to this day, these handmade quilts are just works of art. And so these books, these Foxfire books, capture for all time how these people lived, and some people still live like this. So if you want to learn about not only herbal medicine or living off the land, but skill sets that are of another era, these books are wonderful for that. Or if you just want to read very interesting stories, these are good for that. But I did want to remind everybody these Foxfire books are wonderful. And then I did want to show you these books that I got today. Score! I got these. And all 4 of these books came from Goodwill. I'm just very proud of that. So I'm hoping that you guys are all doing well out there. I'm very excited about my other video I did today where I found all my little wild lettuce plants. None of them came from seeds that I deliberately planted, but I found about 8 or 9 plants growing all over the yard. And when I go to transplant them, I'll be doing a video on that. And then, of course, all my mullein plants. So there'll be videos coming up shortly. And I'm hoping everybody's doing well out there. And until the next video, goodbye.